puck. Like, he's played a ton of puck. And he plays a bit of core in his pubs. Looks like he's like 75-25, but like nothing super recently here. Like even his NP games have been support games, according to Dota Buff, which is fairly accurate on the matter these days. I'd say they've improved that algorithm plenty. So yeah, not a ton of games to go off of here for his offlane performance, but we'll see here how he can look to get things done.
He's going up against Morphling, which is a hero that tends to do like really well in the last hitting department, the early game. Which is it's not like a hero where you can just sort of slide into any other core and go against the Morphling and beat him. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, Morphling's going to be getting a CS, going to get a lot of denies, so it's going to be kind of tough. We'll see if Bloody9 is up to the challenge. I'll be very excited to see how he handles this bottom lane.
Yeah, certainly a bit more of an annoying one for sure.
Oh, do you have any preference in terms of the draft? Do you think either team has a better draft? I kind of prefer 5ManMidas slightly, though. Very slightly.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I think the team fight's a lot better. The Maiden Freezing Field might be a little bit of a game changer, but given that Morph can just, enrage, or I guess it's called Rage, because obviously in Rage, completely different skill. It's Ursa Warriors. But given he can just rage and kind of ignore it, I think he ought to be just fine. The standing situation, I think, does put a DogChamp at a little bit of a disadvantage. Nothing too big. Alex Mike still a known figure in the NA community, right? So it's not like they're playing with a complete stranger, but it does seem pretty last minute. Lukey again, they do. It seems like the intention is to have him back for game 2. That's the plan anyway. At least that's what was communicated from admins. As the slope for feeling. That might be first blood here, especially with the dispose. Yeah, they're already asking him for a high 5. Oh, they did take 8 the Remnant level 1 though. It's going to allow Kids to secure it. What's his lane here against an Ember? Okay.
They might need to reward that. There's no way they don't know that it's warded because the Crystal Maid threw out the Crystal Nova from like out of fog. Like there's no way they could have seen the Grimstroke there. And you can see they straight away pick it. I'm surprised they're going to keep it on DogChamp. If they're just going to keep that Observer, and Yaren's going to go for it. Okay, that makes sense.
He's going to go ahead and punch that one to death.
I feel a lot better now.
Like when Marcy denies a ward, it's see no evil, hear no evil, or speak no evil actually, because she's mute, not deaf.
That's true. Do you have any opinions of the anime? Did you watch it?
I gotta be completely honest with you. Book 1 was fine. I saw Book 2 come out. Did not renew my Netflix subscription for it. Didn't watch it.
Wait, so you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it. No.
Okay. Screen turned black. Oh my god, poor DogChamp. They are.
Could be a graphics card issue, which I guess in terms of graphics card prices, not the worst time to need to upgrade your graphics card. Let me tell you, the worst time was 3 months ago when I bought my 3060 Ti. I'm not salty. I'm not upset.
Yeah, no, I can definitely tell that you are happy to have paid double price.
Very happy to have paid that fair market value MSRP.
In the meantime, though, okay, alright, really nice guys. CS, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. As for the anime for Dragon Blood, yeah, I think you watched the good season. I didn't even see season 1, but season 2 was.
You didn't see season 1?
No, I didn't see season 1. Everyone was like, "Oh my god!" Season 1 was like, "Well, is it good?" And people were like, "It's there." If you want to watch Dota, I was like, "No, I want something good."
Nah, I don't know. I don't have really any strong opinions on it. I don't watch a lot of anime. The people normally the people that I say that to, maybe even yourself included, would say that's not anime, and I go, well, it says anime in the title, so.
It's not real anime. Oh, but nice suffering a little bit here. Still level 1. Needs to get that Heartstopper up so he gets a bit of regen on. He is suffering quite a bit.
Yep. Healing from the Death Pulse is not really enough, and he's nearly out of the mana already. You can't really just spam it out level 1, otherwise you're not going to have any, regen from your Heartstopper. It's a bit brutal. There's level 2. I'll be eager, to put that right to work.
But Argus is almost level 3. This is what I mean. Like, you're up against a Morphling. Yeah, he's only got like 2 denies, but it's going to get worse. He just gets 2 denies right in front of him. And it's not going to get easier. Necroforce's base damage is not amazing.
That's
true.
And
you're gonna have to rely on a lot of Death Pulse.
Yeah, it's a lot of that sustain that you're going to need. Nice Mike in trouble. The kill's actually down bottom onto Feeling. That'll certainly help Bloody9 refill his HP pool. 7 charges there. The Death Pulse will send one after Odhuis, who is going to die to that. The last hit goes to Yaren, so Bloody9 does not get the full charges, but that's fine. He's got a salve, and He's got a free wave here to continue regenning, so that's pretty big here. That's huge, in fact, for Bloody 9.
Yeah, it is massive. Like, remember, this should be the lane that, I mean, we're saying that Morphling should have an easier time than expected just because the Bloody 9 is not a position 3 player, but no, maybe he is. Maybe he's got that hidden talent, that position 3 gene, you know?
Who knows? Who knows? I mean, I think you have to be a little bit of a psychopath to be mainly a support in the NA region for the entirety of your career, but, you know, he's not too bad in the last hitting department either. Arceus, though, of course, he knows this matchup. He knows how much he can really afford to, how much damage you can afford to pump into Bloody 9. Forces out the salve, at least. It's top, tossed back. Oh, beautifully executed there between Bolo and Fade. Yeah, even the bonk there is going to condemn IX to a very, very brutal death underneath the tower. I mean, just like, it's a tough maiden lane. At least it's a good lane for Lifestealer, you know? Good lane for the open wounds in the Feast.
He hasn't actually taken any points. Yeah, I wonder if he's not going to put any points in Feast or is worried about the Morphling. But I think by the time they face each other, he's going to have points in Feast, Rage. So it's like, no problem. But yeah, like you said, Crystal Mage is going to be dying a lot. Like, this is not the lane for her, unfortunately.
I thought they were going to go for a Dispose, saving the mana, instead committing murder onto one courier. Dispose, little cheeky, see ya later, Arceus. I don't think so. Get that ink away from me.
I love it. NA, they've really like been big on the Marcy, and you can see like they really know how to play this hero.
Yeah.
So that was just very impressive. Though he was able to just get rid of the Morphling. It's like, oh, you got stun me? No thanks. Keeping it very safe.
Oh, Bloody 9, he's taking a bit of damage. Arceus already has the enchanted raindrops on him, as Yarn simply just runs down feeling. Not as easy as that. Bloody 9 a bit worse for wear, but it has Urn charges as a result. Top lane, that's not a hero dying, just the courier of Stonebank.
I hate when that happens. You're like, oh my god, the hero died. You're like, oh no, wait, no, I'm just
clear. He's running out of these infused raindrop charges here rather quickly. Dispose into the middle. He's just dead in the middle of the creep wave. He just died, and that's, I mean, full HP, full mana for Bloody 9. There's no way you want to trade with this man right now. You're just ruining your raindrops. Oh, this is starting to look rough for 5ManMidas.
Yeah.
Things are, I mean, Bloody 9 can certainly run this game over.
I mean, a stand-in situation and everything, and still 5ManMidas is suffering. Like we did say that we're not quite sure about the strength level of these teams relative to each other because 5ManMidas is only gone against the strongest teams, but this is very awkward for them.
Toss on Bolo, that did not connect. Oh, the Rage was a bit late. That's an interesting Immortal. The Bonk, of course, not going to slow Stonebank. IX Mike getting chase, has another slow, and that shot should condemn Bolo, pardon me. Yeah, there's the last right click for the kill. Collapses into a pile of pebbles. Nice little bit of alliteration there. Mid lane, we haven't really talked about too much. Level 6 on level 6. This is Flame Guard build. This is Flame Guard build. 3 points in it even over the Sleight of Fist. That's another kill bottom? What is going on down here? Yeah, they need a gank. Bloody Knight did not get the kill, so he doesn't have really any regen to speak of. That's an easy kill then for Arceus. There's the double stuns that I'm looking forward to. That's when you know someone's a Marcy spammer. The rebound! Lord me, that got a kill.
Oh, Bolo tossing his friend like that. Not what you wanted. They do also get killed on Fade in the top lane, so that's a little crazy. Holy crap.
How much did... 120 damage? I mean, that's like not a ton, but it's not bad.
It felt like a lot more though, right?
Yeah,
like,
it really did. I mean, it was Morphlin, I want to say almost max Agi, so you get what you pay for there, but that certainly equalizes the pressure that they were looking to apply here to Bloody 9. Back in lane now. In fact, they're looking again, that's almost the full life of Arceus. My god. Now he's feeling confident enough to turn anyway. Bloody 9 trying to prevent the death of his friend. The toss back is actually just a toss in place, pardon. Arceus now on the run as he morphs into more strength. RL dies mid lane, but the Dispose is going to secure the kill. That's 2 cores dead for 5ManMidas. I didn't catch how the Semper died either. Seems like it was just a Maiden that rotated into an Aether Remnant. That's it. That's all they needed.
Dude, Morphling is like what? He's level 4, so my more is what, like only. It's not enough.
He can't come back bottom. There's a wave pushing. Bloody 9 has Reaper Sight. He might just use it on feeling, but I would actually save it to prevent the Morph from coming back. You'd condemn Morph to the jungle right now, I think, just by holding this point. He's coming back.
He's walking though. He's walking slowly.
I mean, a killer onto RL I would also take. Bloody 9. Yeah, he is. This guy's actually kind of terrifying. The Dispose. Oh, I thought he was going to get a triple stun there. They'll just take the kill on the Bolo. That's more regen than for Bloody 9. He gets the stack anyway. Morphlin is returning into the mid lane, and they get another kill top, by the way, thanks to the rotation of kits. 3 to 13. DogChamp are absolutely stomping every single lane right now.
Even though they honestly, the bottom lane, I didn't think it would go that bad. Maybe I just don't know the matchup as well as I thought, but Morphling, I thought he'd go like a little bit Vagi, but stay relatively safe on bottom lane.
They killed dude. IX-Mike on point with these rotations on the Maiden, really making this hero feel quite impactful. His feeling's gonna die. That's an unstoppable then for Yaren. The Spear of Mars is not going to connect. That'll reveal the presence of Fade. IX-Mike, he wanted to check and make sure it was a Mars that threw the spear, so he walks up to get bonked.
He's like, is it Mars? Is there a new neutral creep here that we haven't seen before? But yeah, it's Mars. I think earlier you wanted to ask me which regions was most successful with Marcy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's NA, honestly.
No, it's actually Western Europe. They played just a little bit. Oh, here we go.
And that might be a kill. Frostbite, Aether Remnant. It's all connecting. And it's all going wrong for 5ManMidas. I don't know if Flame Guard was up or he had cooldowns for it, but no chance to get it off there as he is killed. And things are starting to look pretty ugly on him all. 4K network lead here already for DogChamp. They might need to delay this game longer for Luki to come back in game 2.
Yeah, right? Like, that's another advantage for them. In the meantime,
Yard, this is at least a kill here onto the Mars. Yellow, he does dispose the Mars out of his own arena. Just seems very disrespectful, and they're holding down the Mars. Bloodina does not have the Reaper Scythe for another 17 seconds, so he shouldn't have another one for this fight. Although they're turning now RL, Flame Guard is torn apart there by the freezing field. Bloody Nine now giving chase. A Reaper Scythe in 8 more seconds is going to leave 5ManMidas here retreating, tails between their legs. They're looking to turn now. Reaper Scythe ready to go with the wand charge, but the toss will prevent it from coming through as a lifeless Necro hits the ground. Not sure how much life that guy had in him, to be honest. Bolo as well, a lifeless stone, is killed yet again.
A little bit on the greedy side for DogChamp. They wanted to get the Reaper side like the moment it came off cooldown, but they ended up losing Blood Knight in the end. It's not the biggest deal. They did get Bolo. They are have the top 3 network. I did not think that DogChamp would be dominating the lane stage so much.
And Stonebank with he's bought a Midas, dude. This is not even like a recovery Midas. This is just a luxury Midas, really. Bottom, they're still fighting. RL avoids a little bit of magic damage. It leaves IX-Mike in a bit of a weird spot here as the Death Pulse keeps him alive a bit longer, at least to share some experience. 39 secures the kill down to the Ember. Reaper Slide stack number 2 for him. Bonus regeneration up the wazoo now, and he's feeling confident enough to go dive in here, but he doesn't have the damage for the kill, even with the Marcy disposing in. Rebounding in.
Yeah, Bloody Nine is very close to I think he has the vessel basically ready at this point. At which point, and then Morphling's like, yeah, I can never look at Necrophos. Nah, I can never get near him. Not that he could before, but it's even worse.
It's a Lincoln's game, I'd say, for Odhus. It's certainly a Lincoln's game, but still not looking like super amazing, even after that Lincoln's tower down bottom's taken to the actions mid, where the freezing field here will persist through the arena. That means they've got to focus down the Maiden, which leaves Kids very healthy here. He's going to play aggressively there. Returns the kill onto the Tiny. His Witchblade and nearly completed. His first item here after the phase boots. Feeling being ran down by Yara. A little bit of a rebound. They're going to dispose them, breaking the trees. And the life there of the artist. Stonebank even rotating over to the mid lane. Only with Midas, mind you.
Like that's all he really needs. By the way, there's not really a Grimstroke combo in this game, is there? There's like the Morphling Adaptive Strike, which you won't be getting until much later anyway. And I think there's Toss, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, Toss kind of works in a weird way. That's about it. Anything that Morphling can steal, that's great. Not really.
Like you're always gonna want to turn to
Maiden,
Life Stealer.
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna want to turn to Maiden.
Turn into Maiden, and then
no,
double Frostbite. That's really good. Maiden has a lot of HP.
You know, if that was honestly their plan, like they would be like, yeah, 5ManMidas deserves to lose. You know, like,
I mean, honestly, like maybe that works, like a very one-off situation against the Void Spirit. Just hit him with the root. I think IX-Mike is maxing it. Yeah, it's maxed.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, 3-second root.
Top lane.
300 damage right there. Maiden is completely dead. But the question is, what do they get in exchange for this? It's a Morphling. It's just a whole ass Morphling.
No, they got a courier.
Oh, they got a courier. They killed his courier.
I was like, I was watching. I was like, are you gonna get the kill?
Oh,
Like, oh my god!
Well, they disposed him the wrong way. That actually dissuades Bloody Nine. He's like, actually, I don't want to kill him. He can leave.
Yaren, that was the first this bad. This one is alright. I mean,
Dude, already
yeah,
one match on the off lane in a core rule, and he goes, the stun was not perfect. I'm not even chasing for that kill, dude. Not worth it.
Yeah, I wanted to bring the food right into my mouth.
Yeah,
You know, I'm not gonna work for it.
Such a. He's already, man, silver spoon, this guy already. One game in, he found a silver spoon. His first, by the way, according to Dota, which can't be right, because he's got way too many puck and SF games for this to be accurate. He must have been a core player in a past life. Kids?
Oh, well, here we go.
Have
the vessel.
Oh, we hit him. But the Phantom's Embrace was actually, of course, against the Maiden, which prevents a lot of the magic damage from coming through. There's still a freezing field, and yeah, they're going to go ahead and let it rip. The magic damage not sufficient here. The Avalanche eventually is going to clean up the life of IX Mike, but they've lost out. He was in the triangle, feeling not very likely to make it out. They even hit him with a Reaper Scythe as they clip him. No one can even view his body because it's on the grave. Kids, in the meantime, still continuing to fight with the Witchblade proccing every couple of seconds. Yaren continues to fight, as does Bloody Nine, who picks up a kill there with the last hit onto Bolo. 3 stacks now of the permanent regeneration, 6 of the temporary ones with a full wand. There's no way they kill him here. He's so tanky.
He is just unstoppable right now, and they don't really have the heroes to bring in. I mean, if you can silence him with an Ink Swell, that's great. Sorry, the Phantom's Embrace, that's great before he gets the Ghost Shroud off, but other than that, their heroes, their damage is fine, but it's just not enough for a Necrophos who's this far ahead.
And now there's a rotation coming top, but I think they're going to catch up to us here. Rebound, dispose, he did not get off the gain. Oh, he does get it off, though, because they did whiff pretty big time, actually, on the 8th Remnant. I mean, you know, it's not going to cost them the game, but it's a missed kill there, unfortunately for DogChamp. And now, potentially, maybe even a death here on the Void Spirit. I think he's got a haste rune active. Quite speedy, this guy, but not speedy enough. You can't outrun death. Speaking of running now, on the run is DogChamp. Of course, literally no spells to combo with that Soulbind here, as they actually look to turn onto RL. Stonebank is going to interrupt his farming now to do a little bit of fighting. The rebound's not on the mark here, so Yaren, who doesn't even have the Dispose, can't find the Ember Spirit. Stonebank is going to force him to jump to the Remnant, and he'll just farm up the wave. Armlets and Midas now online for the Lifestealer.
Yeah, they need to get that kill on Void Spirit because they are really far behind 5ManMidas. By the way, I think that Yarn was actually in range to get the Dispose off, but because he was flying in the air, you know, if you ever had that, you can't click them, they're like out of the screen or something. So, a bit unfortunate that happened right at that second. Stonebank goes just to get this tower here. They do have the arena, but no Blink Dagger.
No Blink Daggers. There's one on Tiny. There's one on Tiny, but not for Fade. You'd need a perfect toss back there, but that was potentially an opening against the Stonebank, who did use the Rage there to secure the last hit on tower. He's sticking around. They might make a go for it. There they go. Swell into the combo. Have a toss, and they've got it. Very cleanly executed there. 5ManMidas just as they drew it up. Really not much Yaren could do there. Not in a position to help.
Yeah, I think his Rage was just going off cooldown. He didn't have time to use his ultimate. So, well played by them. Argus, he's here. Do you really want to tango with Bloody Nine? He's actually 1-5 on the Morphling. That is not a score you ever want to see on your carry this early on.
Yeah, it's a bit painful. One death every 3 minutes or so, as underneath tier 1 tower will go Bolo. Ends a 6-time kill streak here. It's the 500 gold injection here for the Tiny. Not bad whatsoever, but here comes some revenge from DogChamp. Sure, it's only 2 heroes here. They are quite strong. IX Mike setting up for the kill there. Pardon me, onto the Mars, and securing it will be Bloody Nine. Reaper Scythe charge number 4 this game. Every single one he's used has been able to find a kill. He might even get a free +1 here onto Feeling. Vested debuff applied. IX Mike is not killed in 3 spells. Somehow double Bracer. That'll explain it. That might be a 2-for-1 trade then in exchange for the life of the Maiden. Indeed it will, with that one going to Kits. 29 then, and Kits making the best of what they could have there, dropping a couple of supports.
With the travel available on the Bloody Nine, so that means he's going to show up wherever the Morphling goes. He's like, hey buddy, you know, I'm here, I got my vessel, in case you missed me. And good trade by IX Mike, losing his life, but bringing on both supports down in exchange. And again, it's like, I'm trying to find a silver lining here for 5ManMidas. They do have a Tiny with a Blink Dagger, relatively, wouldn't say early, but at a decent timing, which means that they might be able to toss people back, start getting those pickoffs that they need.
Yep. Lots of TPs in here to will force back Yarn. He's not gonna want any of this.
Dire's middle tower is
He's
under
like,
attack.
I see you guys. I don't like that. I don't like all the damage you guys can do to me, so I'm just gonna leave the area.
Inkswell will look for something bottom. The Inkswell's gonna proc a bit early, but they still find a stun here. Stonebank is fighting. Oh, nice job there. They disposed him mid-toss. Huh. That was pretty cool.
Nothing you can toss that way, but
Neither did I. I mean, can you do that with like 4-staff and the likes?
right? Is there any ability that can do that?
Oh,
No.
oh, they're gonna get RL. They do interrupt at least the freezing field. The Maiden's deleted, and actually, Kids will follow. A bit too aggressive there. But from behind comes revenge, and Bloody Nine has got a Reaper Scythe in 10 seconds. He's gonna... Oh, well, actually, Stonebank's not gonna wait for that. He's just gonna go ahead and take his snack. He wants it now. Mars is eaten. Very tasty Mars. Not bad though for 5ManMidas. They get a core in exchange only for the Tiny and the Mars, and Artius continues to farm. He avoids a Reaper Scythe for now.
Let's see. And so you're talking about Lincoln Sphere. For the Morphling, it's going to take some time. He's still going to go for the Man Style, which is the right thing to do. You can remove Spirit Vessel with it. And he's going to go for Scotty next, which again, he needs stats. Like, don't go Lincoln that early for Morphling.
They've got Dispose. They're going to take the guaranteed kill here. 29, another Reaper Scythe. Not quite. Just an auto attack will do this time around. Doesn't want the extra stack unless he's okay. Wait. Continue to find out who goes. Anyway, I want to look at that again. I wonder if... Hold on, let me see here. Let me see.
Oh, I think it was a bit earlier than that.
Yeah, it was a little bit earlier. What the heck? All right, hold on. I'll get it on the next one. I didn't quite catch it here on the cut. Didn't make the cut. Division 1 team. Oh, Artius in the meantime in trouble. Oh, the Reaper Scythe is a bit too early there. That one. And overestimated his damage. Almost getting the kill regardless, though, just with the Vessel DPS. Won't quite have it.
It's pretty important that they get those Vessel charges to 0, though. The fact that they used the Vessel and didn't get them a kill, no, I'm not going to say it's going to bite them completely in the butt right now, but could later on. However, if they get a kill with the next Spirit Vessel charge, that's going to be more than enough. It gives you 2 when you have 0, which is kind of a weird mechanic.
I mean, I don't mind. You know, empty Vessel, you need something you need more to fill it, right?
I guess, but it almost feels like you always want to have like 1 charge, because then you use one, you get 2 back, and that's...
There you go. You use one for healing, right? And then you use the other aggressively. That's what I do. Anyway, I think this one ought to have caught it.
No, it's the same.
What the heck? Why is this the same replay?
Boo, production!
Boo!
Boo! Get out of here!
Oh, you know what? This is the one I need to play. That's why. Let me delete this one.
If you're gonna rickroll us again.
Well, that'd be great. Could you imagine?
Right.
Just show you the same replay 3 times in a row. Alright, here it is. Okay, here it is, right? Okay, so, well, obviously it comes a little bit later, but there's the... Yeah, he just...
catches him midair.
He pulled him right out. He pulled him right out of a toss.
Like, what are you doing? Come back here, step bro.
There it is.
No.
There it is. Pulled him right back. That's like some goaltending stuff in basketball or something like that. Oh, Kitsy, he's RL. He's gonna make the jump silence. He's got to accept her. He's gonna silence him again. Oh, and ain't the Remnant catches him. Is this a solo kill? It is. Woo.
He just ran circles around the poor guy.
That was...
Well, RL is out, and it's Morphling's. I don't know if I can say catching up in farm, but he's kind of keeping up in a way. It's just that you are up against my lifesteal with the Midas and two really good farming cores who are also ahead of your net worth.
They're gonna gank his triangle immediately. The scan is gonna pop. This allows Artius to evade slightly, but Bloody Nine's got 4 seconds of plus 50% move speed. Oh my lord, the Reapers, the Death Pulse there on that one. The Death Seeker, the Avatos in place. The 8th Remnant, they don't even need the Reaper Scythe. Now they might even look for more Reaper Scythe there for the Tiny. Not enough for the kill, but Yaren is going to immediately unleash, use the anime powers of God and anime there onto Bolo and open him up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, as being at this point, 5ManMidas losing. That was a very long TP from the Morphling, wasn't it? It felt like he should have been like out there a bit sooner, but must have been around like the last tick or something. Either way, they lose the Morphling again. He's like 1 and 6. Marcy, Yard is just MVP this game. He's 7-1 and 13. He got that insane save with the flying with the toss unit. And in the meantime, Empress is gonna be total RL.
Yep, Ike's Mike giving chase. They even whip him in place, pull him out of the freezing field nearly, but more than enough damage for a kill.
And Bloody Knife finishes the BKB. Can't use this with a Ghost Shroud at the same time. Like I think the BKB cancels it, but it's still like now Arena is useless. All of Tiny and the Grimstroke's abilities are useless.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It looks very game over at this point.
Yeah, they might still be able to get one more pick off if they can. Oh, well, string together the abilities. Arduous. Ooh, and you're on the spear. They even throw after Mars. Ah, throw the creep. There he is. The creep got the kill. They threw the entire kitchen sink there, and eventually they got it. But now, well, maybe they can still fight here. Boundless Strike, not Boundless Strike, Adaptive Strike, not really doing a whole lot. Stoneman continuing to fight, but Arduous does get the form he wants. There's going to be the Abba BKB toss combo on the kits. That's what I was thinking, how they can still get some kills. Arduous now looking to do some damage. Into Bloody Nine he will go. Good amounts of damage here as well. Bolo is going to take down to Vessel, but eventually he pops to the damage as Arduous is simply going to clean up Bloody Nine there. He actually amped the Adaptive Strike damage for him there by going into the Ghost Shroud. Stonebank is left behind then alongside IX Mike, who's TP'd on home. Stoneman completely alone, does not have Aegis here. This very well could be a team wipe here with the spear connecting into the toss. It will be the buyback from Bolo. Securing it. Oh, what is this? I hear an Unleash. Marcy? Is this Act 2 of the anime? No, okay.
I have a question. Wait, did you say Ghost Shroud amps magic damage?
Yeah, doesn't it?
It does. I thought it only amps magic damage.
Yeah, increased magic damage 40%.
Yeah, which is what you take, not what the enemy takes. Right?
Yeah, yeah. He amped his own damage from Adaptive Strike.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, the other day someone was telling me, oh, if you use Ghost Shroud with the Reaper Sight, you do more damage. I was like, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works.
I think with Deathseeker you would.
Yes, that's
maybe he meant Deathseeker. But speaking of Deathseeker, why not? He was the Deathseeker. He's going to find his own death, though. Oh, this is going to be a full channel if he's a freezing field, I reckon. Let it go. Oh, no, immediately he's going to stop having to let it go. Double Adaptive Strike doesn't really stop kits too much. Witchblade as well, taking him down. Still almost full edgy here, by the way, on this Morphling. And he's going to die. He's going to die.
He tried to use the Manta style just to dodge the damage from the Astral Mark, but he mistimed it just slightly, and well, it looked like an opening for 5ManMidas. Quickly goes all the way back to DogChamp. They get the Aegis, yes, but they lose 3 people at the same time and get pretty much nothing back. So
yeah, that was really fast as well, wasn't it?
It's like, well, I was almost getting hyped up that 5ManMidas was gonna make a comeback. Then it's like, well. Whoops. Guess that's not how it works.
Yeah, good fight for them as well. I just a needlessly risky play, dare I say, from Arduous, just more of some strength.
And you see that a lot with the sub players, where they're like, yeah, I'll always be able to dodge it. They always full edge it. So, yeah, at some point, you maybe just go like 75% edge.
Yeah, again, just really needlessly risky here. I mean, this first death is fine, you know, you get silenced, whatever. But the second one, I mean, he's got everything ready to go. He's not silenced. He's not nothing. He explodes.
Well, at least, like I said, as long as they have Tiny, there's always a chance that they can defend high ground or catch people off guard. So that's one of the nice things about Tiny. I wouldn't say he's an amazing support in terms of like team fight and even games, but in terms of pickups, he is a very good support to have.
Yeah, that's very true. Remember? Oh, Shika's running it out. Ooh, good play there, Arlen. Not sticking around a millisecond longer than he needs to. Bolo, in the meantime, finds himself against a Marcy. Against the Lifestealer is the more pressing issue here. He's going to Essence Ring to give him more lifesteal, to give him more damage. Not really much he could have done in exchange, I suppose. As Arduous now begins to pump in some damage here out of the Morphling. Double Adaptive Strike's not bad, but the Stonebank simply jumps into a creep. A range creep of all of them is his vessel of choice. And now
Now the RL like, what the hell is this?
Oh, he's dead. He got distracted by the range creep. Didn't see the Void Spirit coming. He got distracted by the little child, you know, with the bouncy ball across the street. He didn't see the 18-wheeler that was in his rearview mirror.
I think it's not that exact. I think it's because he actually messed up and put an remnant right in front of the tier 2 tower. It's like he can't actually jump to that one and die because that one's behind us. He had no retreat. little unfortunate. Or maybe it's just the 18-wheeler.
Who's the 18-wheeler?
Those things can be a little sneakier than you think.
Sneak up on you. It's like trains. They sneak up on people too. They're very
Dire's
dangerous.
bottom tower is
Yeah,
under attack.
I didn't see, or buses. I never saw that bus that I hit with my car. It just popped
Radiant's
out of
top
nowhere.
tower is under attack.
Or the house.
You T-boned or
Radiant's
the
top
house.
tower
Yep.
has fallen.
Well, in the meantime, though, 5ManMidas.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Let's see. No Blink Dagger on the Mars, by the way. I think this is a Blink Dagger Mars kind of game, but he does have the BKB, so that's gonna at least help him out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It feels kind of fine for me, right? Because right now, when you're playing the counter initiation game, you need to guarantee you get your spells
Radiant's
off.
top tower is
And
under
that's
attack.
BKB. Bolo can be first in here, right? And he baits a lot of enemies around him. Then the spear connects. There you go. Ix is dead. That's how you drew it up. See what I mean?
Oh, Bloody Nine though. He TP'd right there. I wonder if they had the option to go for it. But yes, that's a good kill. Not because Ix Mike himself has a lot of value, but because you are able to at least stop the push. They want to fight.
He's emotional damage. Oh, there's a basher online from Stonebank that makes Adihuis fighting versus him a bit more difficult. The fight's breaking out now. They're going to jump the Ember Spirit first. It's a targeted choice. Great Spear of Mars will catch the two, but it's going to be Bolo who's deleted by Bloody Nine without buyback available. So having bought back earlier. Kits losing the Mano versus Adihuis, who once again is going to morph. This time for the Rage. 3 versus 2 scenario here in favor of DogChamp, who are giving chase. They've caught wind here of Adihuis. They know where he's at, but they are getting baited a bit here by the illusion split. As Adihuis continues to evade them, eventually Bloody Nine will catch up here. Down to the low ground he goes, over where Bloody Nine cannot continue chasing. Out of spells is the Void Spirit, but Adihuis did reveal himself under Tier 1 tower. Mars is here, but doesn't have any spells or BKB, so is probably just going to try and TP away. And it seems like this wild goose chase will eventually come to an end, with the Morphling making it out alive. Very nice.
Fade should be a little careful here, though.
He's gonna cut a wave. He's a crazy man. He wants to get Blink Dagger. Does he know? Does he know where the wave is, though? No, he doesn't.
He's also
gonna cut the next one.
He's also carrying a tumbler. So nah, he just TP's back. He played it safe, which
they saw Bloody Nine make a precarious TP, and he's completely alone here.
50 seconds on BKB. This is it.
There you go. That'll give you Blink Dagger. There he is. A little bit of that assist goal. Mega kill streak. Sorry, just a regular killer streak there for Rodhuis as well. A bit of more gold in his pocket as he tries to get his BKB
Radiant's
online.
bottom tower is under attack.
1,200 gold just for killing that, and 3,300 EXP.
This could be bad, though. Adihuis. Oh, okay. Gets to make the jump instead on the rest of his team. Arena is out. They catch the 2 heroes because the infest timing was perfect, but perfect for 5ManMidas and not at all for DogChamp, let alone they're still winning the fight. In fact, Adihuis just dies there to freezing the field as Fade can do nothing after his BKB duration ends. RL in the middle of a couple of enemy heroes. Doesn't really like his position too much. Does well to evade at least a bit of damage from Stonebank, but eventually will be bashed and killed. Not really much he could have to say or do about that. Feeling at least gets rid of the Marcy, making it an even 3 for 3, and with that Invis rune, he ought to make it out of the fight alive. Tiny. Another Avatos in. Ix Mike is very tanky, though. 2,100 HP. Nearly as much as HP as the Tiny, who is also level 17. Now, there's BKB ready to go for Ix Mike. I don't think he uses it here. Yeah, because it won't save him. But with only Stonebank alive, he actually still feels confident. He can do some pushing.
I mean, it's only him against the support, so I think he's scared. I'm surprised. How did Archers get bursted down? Like, was that just the critical remaining damage?
I think it was. He got silenced. He got silenced. They got Mind Breaker on the Void Spirit.
Yeah, he did take it like 1,000 damage from Crystal, so that makes sense. And Stonebank is like, he doesn't care. It's like, what are you guys really gonna do to me if I rage and TP? You guys got nothing. Oh, okay. Stuns on landing.
I don't know about this. Is it toss? Yeah, Feely's gonna make it out. Okay, he's fine. They got Bloody Nine if they need him. He's okay.
It's cute how they tried, though. You know, it's like, that's alright. You know, when you're going up against an almost level 25 life stealer,
they saved the ranged barracks of which he had no interest in hitting.
Did you get? I guess that was what you tell your friends. Right? Did you guys see that here? How he ran away from our position 5 Grimstroke? Yeah. Well,
you know, you pay for the Glimmer Cave. You got to use it, right? Oh, cheeky little illusion rune steal there. Don't want to give that to RL, actually, because that would give him a dispel that he is lacking. So that's not an insignificant play from Stonebank in that regard. with the silences that Kits carries, very many of them, right? You wouldn't want to make sure that you give him a free dispel. Let's take a look at the fight. I'm not really sure what Arduous gets caught by here. This is a pretty good arena to open up the fight.
Yeah, I mean, okay, he's fine. Oh, like silence now, and he's dead. Yeah, it's something from the voice spirit, I guess.
Yep.
No, it was well, no, wasn't he silenced? He was silenced by the passive.
Polo. Okay, Bloody not making some space, but I guess really the one making space is Feeling. He's going to go down eventually to the 2 supports as Bolo does manage to TV away in time. Very nicely done. He only was the Grimshark who's got buyback, but not a lot of space created. Arduous pushes one more wave mid. He's almost got BKB. You need just 500 more gold. He might have that, but I'm not sure if he'll have his top barracks when he has that online. Stonebank is immediately going to get to work there. Even more lifesteal, which, by the way, is amped by the Sanj.
Yep, and can they actually stop us? They have nothing to do with the magic community. Oh, Bo jumps in.
Back. That's a promising start, but only a start. Merely a promise, not a contractual obligation there to kill Stonebank. They will not fulfill on that. A little quick and rage just to make sure that he can ignore that spear. Oh, and he did a little bit of a bait as there's the jump in from the Marcy. Avalanche catches 3. Arena is out. There comes RRL, but he's got really not enough damage to at least get the kill onto the Marcy. But the Infest Bomb here is doing work. They've deleted the Mars. That is going to be a Reaper Scythe kill onto it. Looks like the Ember Spear who goes down. He was still managing to fight through this one, however. Does not have any more BKB, so IX now with his BKB active on a triple kill, gets the ultra kill here on the Maiden. What a play! IX Mike the stand-in here, the one-hit wonder coming in just for one game, getting the ultra kill. What
position 5.
What a
Crystal
Maiden,
right? It's like that's how you show up, right? You show up on the Crystal, and you're like, all right, let me show you kids how we used to do this a decade ago.
Oh my god! Oh, this is easy. Now you can move in your ulti. Let me at him.
In my days, we couldn't move unless you had a blink dagger. Now it's just you walk in.
Wow. Incredible. It gets up the full duration ulti as well. Bloody 9 in a bit of a hard spot here if they add any damage, that is. Although at least not going to die instantly for his crimes. It's the 2 cores here on 5ManMidas without buyback. There's a dieback on the Ember. Morphling bought for his bought out, pardon me, for his BKB. One last desperate attempt here, but Stonebank has the rage yet again. Is getting through Fade. Will instead turn for Bolo as Fade is, under the duration of the Glimmer Cape. And yeah, that's an easy game right there for DogChamp, who close it out in style with the ultra kill here onto the Maiden, which we simply have to see again.
I mean, he just walks in there like, alright, I guess I'll just ulti, I don't really care. BKB as well, just walks into them cool as a cucumber. I guess I'll look at that. By the way, it is important to remember that Shard does give you 20% extra damage on the ultimate, 20% more explosion, but it's up to the same thing. Oh my god, IX Mike, dude, I was watching this guy play years ago, now I get to cast him.